Alrighty then, so we're on around about 700 points. We've got 2 weeks left, or just under 2 weeks. Well, win rate is at 70% for right now, which is not too bad. Kind of seeing how it goes, right? 130 as well. Still waiting for like LAMASU and stuff like that to come into the shop, so I can work on another champion to finish on. Trying to get like a lot of champions sorted with souls right now, etc. Halfwit, who we used to be clanmates, so he'll know my strategies quite fairly well. Be interesting to see if he's using a bot or anything like that. I think he's in SB2 if I'm not mistaken. We was clanmates for a long time, so he'll definitely know who I am. We'll see what he's gonna pick. So he's gonna pick the Arbiter first, which is good. Then we're gonna pick in our Armand and Marius and see what he will pick next. So Arbiter is definitely one of them champions I want to get finished or fully awaken. I think I can make my Arbiter about 440, 445 without like with like 6-star uncommon glyphs once that she's fully awakened. I was checking speeds this morning actually on my account to see what I can do speed wise. So he's going to come in with Emerus and Fabian. We're going to come in with a Sifi and LAMASU. So right now, very standard setup for both of us. And then see where he'll throw it towards the back end of his attack, right? I'd say right now he has probably the advantage because he's picking his most frequent champions most likely. I'm also picking mine as well. It's going to bring in a UDK, which is interesting. So he's trying to force me to let in. Trying to force in someone. Maybe because he knows I'm gonna get bombs. Go Carnage. And then let's come in with this. Ideally, we'll lock out Carnage, lock out the Sungwong. And see what we can do overall. Interesting team he's picked. A lot of people know I hate Sungwong and the UDK setup. So potentially he knows that I don't like it, so he has got a mythical relic. And he's got a Sonic Set Fabian, which is not quite fast enough. Now, because he's got the thingy, I need to make sure I don't play the 83 here. Because that can cause me some issues. Damn, didn't get the kill there. That does suck. Okay, we'll play this. Let's see. Let's just do the A1. You see how much damage we took from that there. Try and start trying to set up a block revive for Sungwong now, which should be what we'll want to try and work on. I don't think we died to the magma shields because it's got the stone skin, which kind of counters the magma shields. From my understanding on that. We're just stuck in this fight now, right? We're locked into this duel of the Sungwong to see if we get lucky or not. That's why I banned Armad, so make sure I didn't have any control. We didn't get around the blocked out skill because of the UDK. Alright, this is where we try and set up the blocker revive now. He's got one submissive on the Sungwong. Reflected the fears back. Question is, will he get the win here? Damn. The surplus did him well. I guess we'll go that. He has the advantage now. No. Oh, wow. Sheep. GG, bro. GG. Wins because of the sheep once again. Sheep costing me another defeat. It sucks when it happens. GG. His game plan worked, right? And that's why I hate the UDK and the Sungwon. So we'll start with a defeat. That's not ever a good feeling because it makes the sessions really hard now. When you start with a defeat, it can be very difficult to come back from that. So a little bit of lucky, and he got a little bit lucky, which gave them a win. I was definitely the better player in that. It is what it is. Extremely lucky. Alright, see what his gonna be next two picks were. Queen of Hearts. Queen of Hearts is a problem for me. Let's go. Yeah. I don't want to go Lazarus because they're Empress. So I feel like Carnage is a better bet. Okay, so he's gonna go with bombs versus bombs. Interesting. He's gonna ban LAMASU, which is interesting because I don't think he's paying attention. I don't see him outrunning a +2 C-Fee. Leaving in a +2 C-Fee fully awakened is dangerous. Maybe he is faster. You never know who's got Hallow hits or whatever. Yeah, he's not even close in speed. So we do have the advantage, which is what we need after taking a heavy defeat. We're looking for 5 out of 10, but to be honest, I'm starting to think that I need to try and aim for 6 out of 10 a day. The strategy for me is pretty simple. Keep the points low so I don't face like the Mega Krakens, right? I've missed 2 days this season already due to real life. I might in the future push for top 100 on my account once I finish like all my speeds, depending on how the meta is at the time. Because there's so many counters to speed teams now, it's really hard to run like a really consistent speed team. I wouldn't mind picking up the top 100 badge. And I got also farmed like a ton of medals for Chimera still, so I need like 87,000. I only have like 22,000, so when Chimera is released, I would like to think I'll have 87,000 medals, which I don't think I will, but if we can get like a good chunk out so I can get maxed and then start securing that 8 billion a bit more frequently. Well, I haven't secured it. Close I got with 7.9. That's if I run Christian Rem on Marius, but it's kind of hard to run it. So he's coming in with Odin, Emrys, and Marius. So I'm going to come in with Carnage because Carnage is good against locking down all these champions. And he could do some work, right, against these. He might go like Shazam and like a Hegemon, which would be really problematic for me. So he's actually going to come in with Temple of Chains, Lady M to try cut in, and then my arch enemy. A lot of people say that now is the strongest champion right now in P versus P. They might be correct, but I still hate facing a nice over now any day of the week on any account. So I would say he has the advantage because we have 3 nukers to deal with, which can be a little bit hard to deal with like a single damage dealer like Carnage on his first form, right? So he's just gone full Stone Skin. He's just gone. Yeah, I've got no Stone Skin strip here whatsoever. Wow, that's rough. Yeah. This is a rough start to seasons because I know I'm screwed. Wow. He's only running one lightning cage, right? Yeah. And to be honest, the champions are not even that well built because he's not using any pinpoint on the Odin, etc. Maybe he's using one, but this is a really bad RNG fight. It's one that's GG. Maris finishes me. Well, how are we looking? 3 fights, 2 defeats, and both of them coming into RNG, which is extremely disappointing. It's not great. Doesn't make me feel great. Makes me feel a little bit annoyed, but it is what it is, right? We all play our RNG game, so if Armad's opened up the stone skin there or stripped off quite a few of the stone skin, I would have had a very good spot to kind of win the fight. But unfortunately, he does like to disappoint every now and again with that and causes me issue with that. So it's a problem for me. So yeah, RNG fight for that for sure. It's painful because it's a 50-50 check per champion, right? So yeah, there wasn't a wand either. So really, really bad start for my personal opinion because like I'm looking for strong starts, and we're not had a strong start. So we got template chains coming in with the Fabian, so potentially a Relentless X coming in with the Odin with the 6-star turn presence. He does have an advantage in the speed race. We'll be looking to try and ban this Odin unless he brings something a bit more threatening to here. So I also do have 2 6-star turn presence. So if he doesn't bring another 6-star, I might have a way to get around this because if leaving's the LAMASU, we can pretty much cut in on this Fabian. So he bans the Armads. Once my LAMASU's finished, like top speeds, like she'll become fast and Sifi anyway, so I won't have to worry about stuff like 10 presence, etc. Yeah, so he looks like he's got Sonic set here. Yeah, he's still not fast enough though, like I kind of thought he wasn't. He will lock out Marius, so wow. No bombs on Arbiter. They're really being screwed by RNG today. Damn. We only won that by the skin of our teeth. I think only one bomb landed on Arbiter. I'll have to go back and watch that replay later. So 4 fights, 2 wins. Not a great start to the session. Hopefully we can start picking this back up on the back end. Now you guys who watch the channel, you know that I prefer to have a strong start, and if it kind of dips off towards the end, I'm a bit more chilled. So hopefully we can rescue this. Going in with Lysandra level 58, which is interesting. We'll stick to my original 3. We got some coffee here. Harima, which is a product market for us, and a Empress as well. So he's going triple nuke. Interesting. Can't remember if Nishak's built. To be honest, I did check him earlier. We'll go Nishak because could go Nishak. Let's go. Yeah, let's go double bombs. Because normally I go like Empress or Carnage. But 3 damage dealers is like, Nishak with without increased target is dangerous though. Yeah, Lady Noir, which is gonna be like a bomb counter, so we're gonna head and banter. Then the best bit is we win a speed race, so he has to ban a Sifi really. Okay, so he bans the Nishak because of the affinity and 2 champions, which is not a bad idea. Okay, so he's running Stone Skin on 1. No Sonic. Let's hope we don't weak it. RNG is not really on my side today, so maybe it won't be on my side again. Damn. But Ahmad's just gonna save me here with his sheep ability. No weak it for Mr. Grim. The RNG's nearly cost me in 2 of these wins. Nearly. So see what we're gonna get from this. I think really strong tool. Yeah, we're on like 24/7 medals. So I look at the win rate, see if we dropped. Not at the moment. If we lose one more fight, we will drop on the win rate. So like we need 87. I think it's like 87 or something. 24, 35. So I need another 62,000. Lovely. At least we got something to work towards, right? Show you my grey oil. Faction was done. Finite done. I will probably put the last 3 speeds into still when the 3 gear removal comes. And I'll build a new finite team. And then once my middles are done here, I'll max out Curse City, I guess, because it's still annoying content. And then after that, honestly, I don't know. I don't know really. Guess you start maxing it all out, right? Just start taking stuff up to like level 3 and stuff, I guess. It's a shame you can't use it for C versus C points, but Ray don't want to let us do that for some reason. I've got some refills in the inbox, so potentially I'll use them towards the live arena season. Alright, so 5 fights, 3 wins, 2 defeats. If the RNG was kinder out of them, honestly, would be 5 out of 5. And we've only really played 1 fight where RNG hasn't nearly cost me a fight. So I have champions like Calvalax, Hedgie, Kyle. They can all help me as well, these speed metas. Single base champions. I don't really tend to use them much, which kind of is nice because like people won't expect me to use them. I will pull them out every now and again. Just like other champions like Nishak, etc. They're always built ready to go. They got really top tier builds. And they're always ready to go, right? So it's great to kind of always have them options. Same as like the Rodus and the Freyas and all that. So he's got a 6-star team presence on Songwon. So he's got good affinity against us. So it rules at Embrose and could go Carnage, but honestly I think Lazarus is a faster death for him. So we'll bring in Lazarus. Let's see what his final champion would be. We were trying to force me to do like a hedgie or something like that. Are you ready? Carnage. We'll ban Song Wong because of 6 tier presence. Oh, Lazaris has a better speed aura. I think he's probably got some type of Sonic, which is good to try and cut in on. People don't really look at. Oh, he's got immunity there. Interesting. Okay. I started to climb a little bit now. Yesterday I won 8 out of 10, which was pretty nice. And then the day before I went from like 72 to 69 because I only won 5 out of 10. I got absolutely hammered from RNG. So I lost. Oh, I don't know what's going on Discord. So I lost one fight to Marius, literally like stripping any stone skin like Armad today. And then I lost 2 to Wand. And there was something else I lost to as well. But yeah, and then yesterday I got 8 out of 10. I could have got 10 out of 10. I made 2 clumsy errors here. I think I slipped on one of them, on the keyboard on one of them. We also I faced one guy twice, which I hate facing guy to back to back. And I faced him quite a few times, this guy here. And he was picking like all the champions I would normally like to use. So it was basically, I felt like he was trying to counter pick me with all the champions I used. It's really odd. And I probably got screenshots somewhere of him. I don't really look at screenshots when I'm doing like matchmaking, if I'm being honest. And I just take screenshots to track my own progression, right? So I kind of like to always see if we're always improving. If I'm not always improving, then there needs to be changes that needs to be made with my roster. I need to change something up in my setups, change my style of play potentially, and whatever, right? So this season I've been really focusing on trying to use Commodus so much so people don't get used to me using Commodus, which I feel like was a big problem for me last season, etc. So I've definitely been swapping up, and then Marissa's been fitting into that role more. Also, Marissa's fit into that role really well as well. Unless it was like yesterday where it just kind of just screwed me. So I've been talking so long here, not even been paying attention to this. Yes, Gonzalez. I was looking for one of these 3 champions, but he's actually took them all. So, um, it kind of screws me on the picks a little bit. Let's see where it goes here. I think this guy watches my streams, to be honest. So that might have been the reason why I took all them, to be fair. I don't feel like I need to worry about him being faster than me. Let me ban the Gizmac. Because Gizmac's probably in pinpoint. Alright, so he does ban the Sifu. Unfortunately, LAMASU is not fully awakened at the moment, so LAMASU's still missing like 40 speed. It's also there's new new preset build, right, which I'm waiting to put on her, which is a lot faster. To the meantime, I'll be saving up them speed lifts, right? It still might win this if we get weak hits. Let's see. Okay, we're not weakening this time. We finally receive our chest. We get critical rate. This is a 5 defense, no speed. Okay, nothing good there. How we're looking? 1, 2 defeats in 7. Not too shabby. Both of them also coming in with bad RNG, so we'll have to see what happens next fight. Let me get rid of this now. You guys don't want to see that. I will make a video soon with like all the updated takeovers that I've been doing, because obviously if you guys are new to the channel, I drive 4 accounts for Live Arena daily. And they're all like different shapes and sizes, like our women, right? Different shapes and sizes. We have one that's like super Kraken, and then we have mine. It's just like, I wouldn't say Kraken account, but it's definitely a whale or low spend account. I would say low spend these days, because I average between about 40 to 80 pounds per month. Once you like get the gem pack, you get the forge pass. It's really not that much money, right? So not inside Raidshadowlegends. Definitely, like I used to be a Kraken back in the day in Clash of Clans, but I used to spend like £100 every 2-3 months when a big update used to come out, and that was a Kraken in Clash of Clans back in the day. I was actually playing a little bit of Clash of Clans the other day when I was waiting for the passport, so kind of nice. Still got my Town Hall 15. Once the takeover is a bit quiet, I will be sadly start retiring from the live arena takeovers, just because I want to work on other ideas for the channel, which I'm not going to announce right now in this video, but I've got some big plans and looking forward to do some interesting content. Just need to buy up some time, right? It's one of the reasons why I kind of started focusing on my account for the live arena videos, so you guys could see what was what and what I'm using. I feel like my account's a bit more accessible from the average in-game player, the play styles, etc. Alright, so I want to go Lazarius, but Empress kind of puts me off. So I'm going to go Carnage, because I don't want to think about banding a champion in the first 3 picks. That's one thing that I try not to push myself to, right, is try not to band in the first 3 picks. That's really, really important. Try and leave yourself the flexibility and the advantage of that last pick. End of the day, the first pick is meant to give you the advantage, and I definitely know when I don't get the first pick a lot, especially with how my arena is set up, I can't really tend to do much, right? You have a really good chance of beating me if you can just take one of my 2 6-star team presence away. Once LAMASU, Arbiter, and Fabian are finished, then I have a massive flexibility spot of going first or go second, and that's what I'm trying to get from my account. I have some money to spend on soulstones, etc., but until they give me really decent holiday packs, etc., I'm not going to be spending any money on them. So that's how I kind of feel about that. So he has got some interesting. He's coming in with a Morgate +2, which definitely gives a 10 speed more. It's someone thing to kind of remember. There is someone that has a very fast Morgate. And one of the accounts actually has a fully awakened Morgate, so I built a fully awakened already. I'm actually going to go Commodus here and take their chances on the speed race, because I'm quite confident in my speeds. Unless he bans the Sifu, which would be the play to do. But yeah, I basically wanted to be taking Marius as my first pick in the future. To have that flexibility. Okay, so he goes for the Alpheus band, and he's happy to challenge me on a speed race, which is what most people tend to do, right? They're really scared of Commodus. And he also has a Sonic set on her, which is really solid to do. So we just have to wait. See what's what. One's propped on there. Well, that Maris is weak sauce. Maybe he will win. GG. GG. There goes the possibility of about 80%. I actually didn't lose the fight to RNG. Jesus. What a shocker. Sometimes people are fast enough still to cut in. Good thing to do with like a champion. You can drop turn meter and increase turn meter, to be honest, especially when you're not using stove skin. Don't really have a champion like that in my arsenal, to be honest. It's a shame. Oh, this guy is a big. He's definitely not free to play. That's a bit terrifying. This is gonna be a really hard fight. Lazarus fully awakened, and then he takes Commodus. That is. Sorry, it takes a Siegfried. It's really worrying because I can't go second because of the Marius and Siegfrieds. It's more the Marius, to be honest. This is probably going to be the defeat because I don't think I can win this. The reason is because he's going to have immunity here, and he can challenge me for the speed race. He's definitely a big spender. Oh, Jesus Christ! Yeah, big spender. I guess people just outspend me these days. There's not much I can really do, to be honest. If I had Marius, I'd feel more confident about winning this. But yeah, we have to ban him and see how it plays out. Has a massive advantage, to be fair. To be honest, just ban the Seafield, ban the Armatia, and it's GG. This is a type of accounts. This is why I didn't use Commodus. These are the type of accounts where you can't really beat them unless you spend enough money. But it is what it is. No point crying about it. Just try your best. Sigfrid cuts in. I didn't think he was gonna set off the passive. In all fairness, GG. Heavy account to face. Only 15 million PP. It's 2022. It's a 3-year-old account. Then maybe he's just been really lucky. He's doing more damage than me on Chimeras. He's definitely a big spender. This is a typical account where, to be fair, like my gear is probably better than his, but he's just got better champions. So if I got the Marius there, then potentially we could have won out. To be fair, because I would have banded the Siegfried. I'm gonna wait 1 minute because I don't want to face him again. I don't want to get battered by level 90 twice in a row. There isn't really anything in his shop. Just wait 1 minute. Wow, I was kind of hoping to secure a 70%, but nah. At least we didn't lose these to RNG, right? We lost these two to RNG. This one just spent more money, which is what it is, and then the one just had better strategy. The game is really trying to force me to a 50%. I feel like it's trying to force you to 50% so you do more fights. And you start spending them gems. Oh, that's a big pick for me. Okay. We'll let him have that. So he has the advantage for the Sifi and the Marius because Sifi is my main fastest champion. These next two champions really depends what he kind of picks. If he gives himself a big advantage or not. These champions, these three champions I got are not as fast on my account. Carnage and Gizmak. So he's going triple nukers. I'm actually going to drop in Sigford this time and Commodus. But maybe I should have gone Emrys, to be honest. LAMASU. Okay, we're going to ban LAMASU because we're running 2 Sonic sets, so I'm going to hope we're fast enough. Bans Arbiter, that's a good band. Because Sifu will get the block buffs up, so it kind of slows down Commodus a little bit there. That's why I should have gone Emrys, potentially. Let me shape you. Bonded. Lockout. Which doesn't do too much. Huh? Why did he count attack twice? Oh wow. Sigford's just gonna hit him. Sigford just does Sigford things, man. What can I say? I don't know why he counter-attacked me twice, so I'll have to watch that back. It was like there was some type of Terminator drop or something on the Maris. I'm not using like Team Presence or anything like that, so I'll have to watch it back. Disappointing day. Let's be honest. Disappointing day. I had a really funny start. Kind of got a bit better towards the end. Went on a little bit of streak, and then just faced 2 accounts that were just better. These two here losing to RNG sucks. Is what it is. But 6 out of 10, pretty standards. Drops me down to 69%. Good number in some things, but it's a little bit disappointing that we're not gonna stay at 70. So I'll have to try and pick that up over the next few days. There we are for the video, guys. Hopefully you enjoy it. As usual, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe. I've been Grim. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.